Why is it not working? I'm trying to move the application down. Hopefully this works. There we go. There we go. We fixed it. There we go. Now it's full screen. Now it's full screen. Oh, that's creepy. Yeah, sorry. I went back. A little creepy how you can see the oops. What do you mean not responding? Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. So you can see my mouse cursor. You can see how is that a severed hand? Make sure the stream is not delayed. How is the stream? How are you able to see the game? Are you able to hear it? I should even up the volume. See in here? Okay. I put to full screen. I'm not sure if it changed a bit. Ooh, is it lagging though? It looks lagging to me. And I'm going to say music volume turns down a bit. Or is it just me? I think this might be my end. I don't know. Noise over intensity. Skip. He'll do after choices. You just got loud for a minute though. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to turn it down for a bit. The images. All right. Whoops. Yeah, I think I'm good. Might be good if we just changed it. I don't know if I did. I don't know. Hopefully I changed it. How's the volume now? It's still the same? Name is Adrian. City live. Good? Okay, thank you. So you live in the city of I need to think of a city. Something silly. Hogwarts. You know what? Sure. Hogwarts. Let's do Hogwarts. You are him. Yeah, I'm he. Select 2 traits. Powerful build. tough as a nail, the pinnacle of fitness, imposing presence commands the room, a mean right hook. Alright? Mystical, strange and unusual, you see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. Talk to animals. You can talk to animals and make them talk to you, and a gift and a curse. I think it's a gift no matter what. Listen, if I can talk to animals, then that means I can fully understand Mudang. I don't think that's a curse at all. I mean, if you can hear all the animals, gosh, imagine going to the zoo. Then yeah, that's kind of. Hopefully, they're not that loud. Street smart, good at lying, and hard to lie to. For fast talker, you can read people and read a room. No door can hold you. Keen eye, observant with a knack for picking up small details. Empathetic, okay. Book smart, well-written, rational, possesses a wealth, historic, knowledge, and know when to use it. A talented researcher. I don't really read books, so hot, extremely good looking, a natural flirt. People just like you probably because you're a good person. So either handsomely hot, I don't know. I'm not that confident. Anyways, let's see. This one sounds interesting though. Okay, this one is kind of me because I do lie sometimes. I mean, I'm not good at it, but like sometimes I get away with it. Okay, it's either between these two: talk to animals or street smart. No, I want to go to talk to animals. Let's do it. Oh, two. I can. Oh, okay. Alright, talk to animals or street smart. Or. I'll do keen eye. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now you're here, awake again, still exhausted. I never took on the bus a long time. I think the last bus I ever went to was like to Los Angeles to see a concert, but that was about it. For a moment, you are hazy on details of where exactly here is confusing. This bus with the many others that came before it, but as your mind continues to resort in its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long last cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides, with the countless late night stops in seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousine bought the ticket. My cousine. I used to say that to joke around with my cousin before. So every time I see them, like, hey, my cousine, welcome, like a little accent. I miss my cousins. They moved away a few years ago. The funeral of Caroline, Scarlet, your cousins, mother, and your aunt seem like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. That's the name of the game. So anyway, as I was saying, oh, okay, sorry, that was not the voice I expected to do. Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first, you thought he was just being friendly, but it was several hours of one sided conversation ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, and pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. Wait, what? Okay. Are you serious? What's wrong with you? Hell yeah, so chaos, my dude. Why are you talking to me? Hmm. What would be. What would be. You know, silent is. Okay, wait, what's that thing that Telltale says? Silent is a. I don't know, option. Silent is an option, always an option or something? I don't know. But silent can always be an option. You do your best to keep a blank face, waking up and by extension accidentally giving this strange man permission to keep talking to you was a mistake. That was a mistake, but hey, I guess I have to keep listening. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was going to call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot. I guess she really was mad and not just playing around. Okay, yeah, of course, no. She's not playing around at all. You all, you done messed up. But she kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the hardware, all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. Mm, I mean, I could call the cops on you. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off about a year, so it's pretty serious. Though 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like for real. Like, jeez, you ever get so mad that you just want to, kill somebody? Um, I want to say no, but maybe it happened to me once. I'm not a psychopath, I promise. Yeah, I kind of feel like killing someone right now, actually. No, not really. Oh yeah, all the time. Never followed through with the horse. Why are you telling me this? You don't know me. I have never felt that way about another person. I find it alarming that you have. Smile, pretend that he didn't say. No, not really. You're young. You'll get it when somebody tries to break your heart someday. It changes a person, makes them think things they never thought they could. Well, I remembered when I used to marry Potato, and she never broke my heart. Okay, so never got that feeling. It never will. Ha 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 ha. I honestly could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. But I don't know if I'm like into that stuff. I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead of I've always wanted to go there. Hinai, do you love her enough to make this work? Haha, that's interesting. Smart move. Get out of here while you can, remain silent. Okay, since I have keen eye, I might as well use dialogue. We're so worked up by the thought of losing her that you threatened to kill her, but now she's giving birth to a child you created together. You're planning on running off? Even okay, I'm talking to you, dude. Why are you on your phone? Get off your phone. Smack. I'm gonna smack that phone out of your hand. I'm trying to talk to you. Even if you love her, I think about whether that love is strong enough that you'd be able to handle raising a kid together. Think about how your actions are going to impact his life and whether removing yourself would be better for him in the long run. Huh? Yeah, good stuff to think about. I'm, I just ripped that phone off his hand. Anyways, what'd you say we're headed? Um, Scarlet Hollow. Scarlet Hollow. Oh, the Hollow, huh? That's what they call the hollows up in the mountains, you know? I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work on the mine. Um, there's there's a coal mine up in the holler. You see, there's always a job listing or two on boards around here. I even never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. Yeah, guys, this is why kids are no longer work at the mines because it's affecting the lungs. And I still don't understand why some people still yearn for the mines. In Minecraft, yes, but in reality, I mean, I know you want to look for like valuable stuff, but like, you know, just want to take care of yourself at the same time. Take care of your lungs. To yearn for the mines. I haven't heard for them in a while. Now that I think about it, I should see if they're on a Facebook, see how they're doing up there. Ha 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 ha. Hope they didn't die. He looks back at his phone for once, focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you. Oh gosh, please don't be something weird. Strange raffles through with his bag before presenting you with a dripping bag of pink. Um, I got gifted something like this before. Not gonna lie, but it wasn't dripping. But it was definitely a bag of peanuts. Um, when I was a child, I guess my my grandmother's friend gifted me these peanuts. Uh, and so when I went home to my mom, like, hey mom, guess what I got? A bag of peanuts. She immediately threw them in the trash. She doesn't trust. I mean, she never met this woman, so that's kind of understandable. And yeah, it the peanuts look suspicious anyway. So, and now this one's just dripping. It's disgusting. Your boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you couldn't use more than me. Plus, they're dripping all over my bag. I sort of don't want to carry them anymore. Tip: sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. Mm, mm, no, just take it. You take the peanuts. Thanks. You're welcome. That face. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. And just like that, the stranger's gone. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. The bus finally comes to a stop. It brakes, squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels distinguished. Uh, at best, it's coist. It's a coist. Through for a small town like this, you're amazed that there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you in place behind. Alright, bye. Hey, Adrian. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from a few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Hi, Tabitha. Offer her your boiled peanuts as a condolence. Looks like somebody needs a hug. You know what? Let's say this. Looks like somebody needs a hug. I'm sorry for your loss. Come here. Bring it in. You go in for the hug. She tries to pull away, but it's too late. You squeeze tightly. Your cousin's squirming in your grip. Okay, okay. Enough! Ow. Why'd you hit me? He pulls away from you, dusting off her clothes. Something you should know. Something you should know about me is that I'm not really a hugger. I just thought you might want some comfort, considering I don't. Oh, come on, let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus. You follow her, clambering into the dusty road. Doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. How you holding up? Guess we're both members of the Dead Mom Club now, huh? So, the funeral. I can't believe we never actually met before. I can't believe we actually never met before. You have your mom to thank for that, or had, I guess. Look, I don't know what my mom did to piss off this side of family. I know you're going through a lot right now, but that comment was unnecessary. Is there a uh, bad blood between us? You don't know me. I don't know what my mom's problem was. This side of the family. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family. But I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. Haha. Dead Moms Club. No. Is there a bad blood between us? You don't. Well, let's do this one. Your cousin stares straight ahead, her expression icy. So, the funeral? It's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Geez, that's almost a week. I got here a little early. Since I'm here, do you need any help with any planning? I know this stuff isn't easy. Have you worked out all the details yet? It's actually been fine. I just needed the coffin, and somebody to dig a hole. How are you holding up? Fine. Are you sure? You seem tense. You know you can talk to me, right? I went through something similar when my own mom passed. Alright, Kenai, once again. She tenses up even more to mention of your mom before letting out a heavy sigh. Maybe it's a sore spot for her. You quickly apologize. I'm sorry, I know it's probably not what you've been looking to hear right now. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. Remain silent. Decide to sit in the silence with your cousin. The car eases up the steep mountain road. I don't want to mention the dead cousin club because I'm not even sure if it's. I mean, if there was a club for dead grandpa, I would definitely join. And here it is, the Scarlet East Estate. Through its been, sorry, it's seen better days. Its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to be cramped apartments in gray cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on a crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that you should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. Look at the edge. It's the house looks like it's about to fall. It's like it's like the like it like some like more of the ground like fell corrupted and like almost bringing the house down with it. Well, unless that's where they decided to build a house, which I don't know why. Imagine being on this side of the room and like you have to wake up or like look out the window and what do you see? A big drop at the edge. That is indeed scary, not gonna lie. Ooh. I don't know why. I kind of like abandoned houses. Like um depending on how scary it is, but it's to me so kind of beautiful. Like you know, it's like vintage or something. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across this threshold and into your foyer. Yeah, and you also have to, go through dead air. That is a thing, dead air. If it's like air that's like kept in the room, with no one to breathe, like nothing to breathe in. It's, I guess, air just dies. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak under hinges and aches, ache, sorry, aches. I suck at aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family humble estate. Unfortunately, due to current state of the house, only a few rooms will safely accessible during your stay. Guessing I can't be at the room that's, side of the edge of the cliff. I wouldn't go wandering. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen, and hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. I would say it's beautiful. I'll be honest, it's beautiful. It is. The estate was prized jewel of the region for a long time. It's quite magnificent uh, uh, piece of architecture even now. Let's just get the tour over with. Follow me. Put your bags down and follow Tibitha through a long, dusty hallway. She like I don't know what I need water. That's what I need. Steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen on Wednesdays. A woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food as fixing for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here. It's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip: some explored options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Hmm. Awesome. I love PB&J. How'd you know it was one of my favorites? That smile can't be. Look at this precious smile. You can tell this is definitely a real smile. You know. Listen, she's trying her best. Okay. You gotta admit. You gotta admit. You gotta admit. This. We've done this before. We try to do a fake smile or like one of those photographs, like family photo or something like that. Okay, smile. Yeah. I didn't, but good for you. Okay, you can stop smiling now. It's kind of scaring me. Someone cleans this place? Why'd you ask? not up to your sparkling city standards. Out here in the country, we know how to put up with a little dirt and grime. All right, what's next? Bathroom. Follow me. Great. It's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Oh, kitty! Kitty, kitty! I noticed the kitty. I didn't say anything. But now they mention it, I can finally talk about the kitty. I want to talk to it. Don't try to pet for wait, what's that name? Foro? If she wants to be petted, she'll let you know. Mil pulpas. Is he doing the Chad face? Or it? I don't know the gender. Okay. Okay, what does that say? I'm gonna do a little translation. Oh, it says don't talk to me. Um. Alright, fine. Clearly, this guy wishes to be left alone. You slowly back away. Come on, let's get back to the tour. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the force. I'm surprised either. If this is supposed to be an old house, I'm glad I didn't like get my leg stuck on like the wooden floor. Yes, bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside if you do once you want. If you must. Oh God, no. Are those poopy stains? Is that a poopy stain? It was a poopy stain. His wretched bathroom, piles of junk sit untouched in corner of the bathroom, mystery stains, paint on the floor. Who exactly used this bathroom? Wait, are you sure this toilet works? Uh, yes. Why wouldn't it? The water bills get paid before the toilet works. Now, do your business so we can move on. Okay, that's the spirit. Who exactly uses bathroom? Guess. Oh. Damn, fellas. The jig is up. Oh no. Yeah, I can definitely hear the bugs. Bugs get from the bowl if you lift the seat. Let's just. Toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs to be doing as good as place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin at the hall. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour, follow me. Yoon and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. This is where you'll be staying. The linens and are fresh. Um, I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure an half-hour rant about her cat to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. Should be empty. Mm, who used to sleep here? When? This. When? This house is almost 150 years ago. Many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here, carrying the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. Good, you should be honored to stay in historic landmarks such as this. Every piece of furniture in this room is genuine, antique, handed down through your family for generations. This is not IKEA bedroom or whatever such nonsense you're used to in the city. Okay? Okay, let's use Kenai. What's with all the boxes? Old family stuff. Offer to help move them. Do you need help moving them? Tabitha eyes you up and down for a moment. No. Guess I'll start to get settled in. Follow me, I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Tip, some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths, some right way and others down the line. You know, we don't have to hurt our parents' bad blood. We can start fresh. It's just us. Okay, I'm sorry. I've been testy since you've gotten here. You've been an acceptable guest. I'm just under a lot of pressure right now. Please just stay out of my hair until later, okay? I have work to do. Are you sure you can't take the day off? No, some of us have responsibilities. Think about it, the greatest family responsibility of all of them. Can't your job wait a little longer? Chill with your cuz. Huh, that's rich coming from someone whose mother abandoned us because she didn't want to run the family business. And now here I am, the only person left to manage the estate, and here you are asking to take me away from my duties to hang out with you. I'm going back to work, stay here and go into town, whatever you want, just keep out of trouble. I won't keep you, but be sure to hang out when you get back. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. Your cousin leaves through the front door. Now it's just you and this sprawling strip. Or PB&J sounds great right now. Yeah, let's get PB&J. Let's get some PB&J. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only thing louder than your stomach right now is creaks and moans of your ancient place. A PB&J sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft up a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task, keeping the state of the place, but aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. Get started, to get started, you probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, plate, and a knife. This cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishes, oddly enough, utensils. Examine the shot glass. It reads, I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Perline, so this wasn't from her. From the few stories you've heard from your mom, Perline wasn't the type to have kishy friends who gave out themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. Kenai, maybe it belongs to Janie. You imagine she might need alcoholic beverages to get through cleaning this place, especially with Tabitha's sour face peering over her shoulders. Examine the mug. It reads, blown away. I was blown away at blowing rocks and sea. So your aunt cousin actually traveled sometimes, even if it was only a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return trip through blowing rocks. It might be nice to see the local sites before heading home. Plate and butter knife. All you need now is some actual food. Tabitha grab the bowl. You reach for the bowl, but as you put down, a blend of vinegar and dead moth splashes onto you, immediately staining your t-shirt. On the back of the bowl is a note that reads, Moth Trap, do not touch. Ah, idiot. Your shirt now is unpleasantly wet. You'll probably change into something clean before you leave the house. You close the cabinet and look back to the rest of the kitchen. You approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped on the door. Janie, stay out, in all caps. Below it, in a separate handwriting, are the words okie dokie. You open the fridge and feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you yet touch anything. Animal. Ooh, I could no. You reach out one of unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking the expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief as you realize it's recent. Those these are purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in kitchen by Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is some bread, peanut butter. Better close the fridge and keep looking. Return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. Entry. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. What does it mean look closer? You squint into the darkness of the pantry. Behind the molded bread is a single book lies forgotten, a thin layer of dust collected on its cover. Pick it up. Flip a bookmark page. Both caps brain and spick unat- unappetizing enough on their own. You only imagine how vile the combination of the two would be. What kind of person would call would call this their favorite food. No wonder your mom ran far away from this place. I wouldn't eat that. Teddy's favorite. Serve on. Okay, Teddy's. Okay, Ted. Um, I won't judge at all. You shut the book and put it back in its place. Take bread. You pick up on non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to satisfying snack. I'll take the peanut butter. Only 3% of each jar is mat. Gosh. Ew, this is bringing back memories from my old house where I used to live with my grandma, and then I opened the fridge. There was peanut butter. I opened it, and there was like cockroaches. It was like cockroaches smashed into the peanut butter. It was disgusting. I actually threw it back in the fridge and slammed it and never opened up the fridge again. I told my grandma, I was like, Grandma, you need to clean that fridge. You need to clean that peanut butter. She did, but then it took me like a few days to eat PB&J ever again. Oh, that was disgusting. That's bringing back memories. Is that a dead rat? Oh gosh. This is the last ingredient you need to make your PB&J. Time to get to work. Yes, please. Just close the pantry. Close the pantry as the door as best you can. Turn it back to the rest of the kitchen. Despite the state of the horrendous kitchen, you successfully combine your 3 ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations. You can feed yourself. A job well done. All that hassle and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Let's check out the garden. Looking at this garden kind of reminds me of something. Kind of reminds me on the woods, but like a path on the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. A princess is in that cabin, and your job is to slay her. Because if you don't, it'll be the end of the world. Sorry, sorry, different game, different game. Same creators, but different game. This is Scarlet Hollow, not Slay the Princess. But this place, seeing this definitely reminding me of Slay the Princess. And I understand why, because it's basically the same artists, same creators. On the path, and at the end of that path, a cat. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. It might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? Explore the garden. You wander further into the garden. It's quiet out here. Scarlet. Beautiful. Look good. You head back inside and close the door behind you. You're done here. Congratulations, you've eaten full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? Investigate the forbidden wings. Might as well. So in your room. Now that you've finally eaten, the aches and pains on your journey have started to sink deep into your bones, you stumble upstairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand in the entrance to your room. Put your spare clothes on the dresser. Oh! It's a possum! Hey, little guy. Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude your home. You drag your suitcase over the dresser, open the blinds. A possum looks within. It is quiet but angry. Afraid? No, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Guys, don't be afraid of possums. They're more afraid of you, okay? Just leave them be. You know, they're really cute. And they don't carry rabies. That's the best part. Hi, friend, I know her. Afraid? Um, what's your name, little guy? I'm Adrian. Dustin. Hi, Dustin. Give him a little scratchy head scratch. This is my finger to head scratch. What are you doing in my drawers? Warm, dark. Um, offer him your boiled peanuts. Afraid. Death comes from Dustin. Close the drawers, might as well leave Dustin be. Okay. You open the drawer, top drawer. Next, it's empty. As good as the place you'll find to put your clothes. Alright. Dustin doesn't like boiled eggs. I mean, not boiled peanuts. Based on the state of house, you wonder if you've ever been better off keeping your clothes in your nice, clean bag. But there's no going back now. Check the closet. Oh, that's a weird looking doll. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in your dresser instead of this closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in there. I'm so curious. Of course, you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You pick it up and examine it more closely. Its foot reads properly of Alexandra. No need to carry this around you. Close the closet behind you. You only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been on its heyday. If you owned this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves, whip into shape. Um, I I miss I miss doing garden work. Um, and this new house I'm in, it's only sand and dirt, and we have fake grass like in the backyard. So there's like nothing to cut or like water or anything. Not there's nothing really. At the old house, you did some yard work, and garden work. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was fun. Is it because I'm Mexican? I don't know. You go out, pull weeds, chop trees, carve berries, and do whatever you need to do to return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of the course would have little goldfish in it, and drink floral tea while you're enjoying birdsong. I love birdsong. It goes tweet, tweet, tweet. Yeah, you definitely do that. Just not right now. This must be an older relative of yours, judging by the dates of inscriptions. You've never heard of her, but you barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a weeks ago. So that's not really a surprise. Maybe you should ask Tabitha about this Mary Bell Scarlet next time you see her. That is, if she's usually in the mood for a conversation. Um, take a nap, you earned it. You immediately collapse in bed. You're tired enough that being alone in a strange new place won't stop you from passing out. Also, you thought you cough, a small cloud of dust rises from the mattress. These sheets might be fresh. but everything beneath them might have been around to see the dawn of civilization. You try to settle in. The bed is lumpy, strangely placed, and feel the springs pressing the fabric. You might be tired, but you're far from tired enough to sit more than a few minutes of uncomfortable napping. Yeah, that's enough. With Tabitha gone, there's no stopping you from going to forbidden wings of the estate. You immediately try the nearest door only to be impaled by locks and chains. Okay, well, I guess not. With your cousin gone, there's nothing for you to do really there. You leave the estate and head out to explore the town. Before leaving this house, you rinse off and change into a clean shirt. You're not about to meet new people coated in vinegar and dead moths. You. If you'd known you'd wind up having a walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially of how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean, bury some of the tension, though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's perfect time. Continue down the path. The path in the woods. The mountains, eh? It's pretty out here. Continue down the path. Finally, you made it to town. The holler, as the guy in the bus called it, probably seen better days. Still has a feeling that idyllic country town with sidewalks are tracked and many of the storefronts boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane and shudder suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Gretchen, come back here! Quick! Why do I declare? Who is this stranger? Why does he smell of peanut butter? Hi, Gretchen. Sorry, I just had peanut butter. If I knew I'd meet you, I definitely would say peanut butter. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Gretchen might can be very slippery, and she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. I'm Adrian. Oh my. I can't remember the last time I met a newcomer who was wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to meet you, acquaintance, Adrian. That's funny how you introduce yourself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in a holler. I see every now and then there's a new crop of cold folks. You don't look dusty enough for that. You blush. You did blush. I'm looking back. I'm looking back at the stream, and you did blush. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet's funeral? Yep. Wow, I didn't think there would be anyone else coming. You staying with Tabby? How she's holding up? On mentioning your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath. One of these days, I'll get that Tabitha to pet me. Aw, don't worry, Gretchen, I'll get her to pet you. I haven't seen her since Harlene passed, or for a while before that. Now that I think about that. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so cute. She'd be back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. I don't think she's doing too well. She's been icy, sure, but it feels like she's putting it on a front as a front. She's always been a little rough around the edges. To be honest, it's always been hard to tell if that's just the way she is, or if she's just been putting on an act her whole life. I think she's up to that whole old mansion all by herself. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. Are you two friends? I was probably closer than most people have gotten to being able to call her a friend. The school here is really small, so everyone had to at least get along with everyone else. She was a grade ahead of me, but everyone knew her, especially since she's a Scarlet. We wound up bonding a bit when we both were in school production of a Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was a mustard seed. As you might expect it, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated and that was that. I haven't seen that girl or her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. Oh, before it slips up my mind, if you're staying up in a sleepy old mansion, you must have met the Furro. How does that monster fare? Uh, that was a cat. Unfortunately, yes, I have met. Oh, that's okay. That's Grinch talking. Okay. Yeah, I've met Furro. She might think she's so much better than me, but I will get to her to let me pet her. Oh, what? Are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right? Alas, you discovered my dark and terrible secret. Your dog sounds like a Sergeant Bell when she talks. Of course, you're joking. You and Stella maintain silent, awkwardly eye contact. Mention, well, next time you see the devil, please send my regards, and do let her know that not only I still draw breath, but very much still plan to outlive her. Okay, okay, Gretchen. I hate to see you. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for coffee and you've gotten amazing biscuits, my treat. Sure, why not? Awesome, let's go. My gosh, a lot of people here. Ugh, my social anxiety's up to the roof. Pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of this family of saints, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. Oh gosh, yeah, oh gosh, social anxiety would go through the roof if everyone looked at me like this. All of which grins and sudden halt patrons the stranger has entered the establishment. Quietly slide into the nearest booth. Slide into the nearest booth, pretending that you didn't notice everyone in the diner gawking at you like they've just seen big. No need to be shy. You don't meet many strangers. It's kind of big deal when someone new wanders into town, especially since they probably all know what you're here for by extension who you're related to. Even if you don't know anybody, it's not easy keeping secrets in a town this size. Kenai, as you settle into the booth, you can't help but pick some of the mu- uh, murmurs of conversations around you. Not listening. Stella turns to Gretchen while you take a quick look around the diner. At the counter, two policemen and a woman you assume to be the owner shoot sidelong glances in your direction while whispering to each other. That must be Vivian's kid. Never thought you'd actually meet him. Looks so much like her. Oh, yes. Those eyes are unmistakable. That haunted look. I've always thought it'd go away once she'd finally got out of this town, but I guess unhappiness was baked into her DNA. Mm-hmm. A young woman, her syrup-stained child, the table in front of you. Mommy, who's that? Don't stare to lip. That must be uh, Tabitha's cousin. Oh, so that's why he looks so sad. I would look sad too if I had Miss Tabitha as a cousin. Do you think Tabitha's cousin is mean too? I don't know. I'll find out next time. I'll go visit Miss Tabitha. Are you going to finish your pancakes? They're almost cold, sweet pea. You've been wasting these pancakes. You've been wasting my money. In the far back corner. So I had to sneak that in. Oh my god. Imagine this conversation. This mother yelling at her child for wasting pancakes. I would get mad too, not gonna lie. She's wasting good old pancakes. Far back in the corner, a man sits alone at the small table, sipping coffee and reading on paper. Why are these strangers who wandered into town never gorgeous blonde lady of appropriate age? Why is it always cold boys and punks and whippersnappers? Yeah, it was weird. Honestly, a group of coal miners. This must be the friends, hopefully. What do you think about another youngin looking for a mine work? No way, clearly don't go to stomach for it. That's gonna be the boss's cousin. There's, there's out funeral this week, if I remember right now. Uh, for old Miss Hurling. May she rot in peace. Oh, let the lady rest, Zash. One One shouldn't speak ill of the dead, no matter how foul they were, especially before they've been so much so as lain to rest. You would have been around in her heyday. You'd speak ill to Ro- Ro- Rodriguez. I don't know. Rodriguez. Sorry, Rodriguez. Uh, he's right. Nastiest woman I've met. That Tabitha is a blessing compared to her. Curse the whole lot of them. May every scarlet burn in hell. Oh, jeez. Well, okay. Kind of hurt, but that's enough of that. Hey, Stella, I went ahead and picked you up coffee. He quietly placed a cup of tea in front of Stella. And here's some bacon for the little lady. Ooh, Gretchen. For me? For me? Gretchen snips the bacon, digs in. See if you can hit the H button on the keyboard to hide the text at any time. Oh, look at Gretchen. Such a good girl. Eating her bacon. Anything for you? The name's Avery. I'll be taking care of you today. I am not giving him a bowl of peanuts. Last time I did, they played dead, and that was a possum. How much is the coffee? $1, but that gets you unlimited refills. Cool, can you throw in biscuit too? Ah, she winking. Best in the country. Avery pours a frangent brew into an empty mug in front of you, and they linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone. Glad you took my advice. With the biscuit, you won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not until Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. Sorry, someone look at Grinch. Aww, she's sad. Um, Waiter, I request more bacon for this little lady right here. She look at her. She wants more. She wants more bacon. I demand more bacon for this dog. I love her already. I'm trying to think if there's any cool events going on this week. There's always a reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. There's been a weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral, too, so it'll be a special occasion. Is the potluck like a church thing? If I'm not a member? No, the Sunday thing is convention. It's actually hosted by the library. Not many people go to church around here, if I'm being honest. I get that. No, I'm not of the church going association myself. Same for me. Whatever feeling some people folks get in church, I think that must be the feeling I get when I look up in the sky at night on a hike. That feeling of peace, wholeness. But that's not but not to say we are in town of heathens or anything like that. There are plenty of God-fearing folks around. They just aren't fans of the church. Well, the building's okay, and the pacer another story. Uh, they're just it's just something a little off about the guy, a little creepy. You'll get what I mean if you ever meet him. And unfortunately, you probably will. Anyways, those were big events I can think of. As for today, um, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? Do you have something in mind? Something tells me this is a loaded question. Was I being a little that obvious? My job means that I spend a lot of time in the woods with the camera. It's always better when someone else is there too. Before Stella finishes, of Avery returns biscuit. Ooh. Is there nothing else coming for me? Gosh, I've been told that plate of bacon will be my main and only portion. I would have been waited before I did. Oh no. Gretchen. Gretchen. I'm sorry, girl. Can I order bacon? I want more bacon. For the dog. Piece of biscuit. Weenie says is on the house. She sends her condolence. Tina, you haven't introduced yourself. For condolence, I haven't introduced myself. Oh, sorry, it's just that most people in town knew about you. Sorry, I'm sure that must seem creepy. I guess cat's out of the bag. The Holler's a small place. Everybody knows everybody, and that includes extended family. It's all good. I just got a little. Sorry, this was just a little unsettling knowing I've been talked about, but not knowing what's been said. It's weird. Oh no, it's just. Oh no. Oh no. Who's been talking about me? Phew, glad I didn't freak you out too much. Yeah, don't worry, nothing Perlene said about you'll stick, that's for sure. You can just make a good first impression and wipe the slate clean from with the whole town. Oh god, what was she saying about me? Ah, jeez. Look, I'm sorry I said anything. Hey, don't worry about it. Perlene was a gossip and would do this sort of thing with everyone. Spreading weird little rumors about folks was kind of a trademark. But enough about your aunt. You've got a biscuit to enjoy. Pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth. Now I'm getting hungry. It's like about to be 11, but I wanna grab food already. Maybe get myself a biscuit. Take a bite, it melts in your mouth as it's nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this was a perfect biscuit. Whoa, this is really good biscuit. Wow, I'm so glad you like it. Lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. You're not the only person I know who's been on the news. If that's not famous, then I don't know what is. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. Ooh, slay. What kind of videos do you do? Wow, that's rad. I've never met a YouTuber before. I'd love to check out your channel at some point. Ah, thanks. It's nothing much. It pays bills, but it's mostly passion project. She's selling herself short, Adrian. Her stuff is amazing. She haunts crypt cryptids. I think she's the best video here. I think the best video to start with would be the river one. The controversial one. Oh, the Catwaba River Runner. I didn't expect much of the footage at the time, but really would line up doing numbers. So the River Runner, a cryptid that's only known for a single sighting. Two Boy Scouts thought they would saw something big and weird in the Catawba River, and that's all I just go on. But then I would wound up catching this on camera. Stella pulls out the phone and shows a clip of something in the river. What is that? Despite the shaky camera footage, can clearly see, you can clearly make out the shape of the creature head and relative body proportions. You're pretty sure it's a cat and a big one at that. So, some folks will say it was a beaver, but if that's the case, at least twice my size of beavers. Also had people saying that it was a dog or even capybara that had been escaped the local wildlife sanctuary. It was a mountain lion. I could smell the stink from miles away. I'm still not sure what it was. I'm the only one who saw the thing If I say it was a big cat, then ooh. What is that? My comment section went nuts with this footage from where it spreads Twitter pretty fast. It was polls for days, and you had actual experts weighing on it. Actual cool experience. It meant the video did something pretty good numbers. Personally, I'm a fan of the Cabibrus theory. There's always people keeping those things exotic pets. Kind of sewer creator situation. Exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it's forever roam Catabra from teasing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you'd like to come along. Pretty easy one this week. It's a pretty easy one this week. You wouldn't have even have to camp anymore. I'm just gonna go after the. Wait, no spoilers. I should probably get back to it instead of standing here around chatting with friends. Anyway, see you all around. Oh, now that's the coast is clear. I'm going after Skunky. What's Skunk Ape? It's like Bigfoot, but smellier. All Skunk Ape sightings are from Florida. While I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town overclaimed to have seen on her deck playing tug of war with her dog. As I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So, what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against darkening sky, this sort of thing? It depends. Are you going to be there, Grincha? Grincha better come. Oh, naturally, I wouldn't want my misfortune to befall my beloved Stella. I must stay by her side, though thick and thin, however odd her passions may be. Of course, it's actually been a while since I've actually had anyone but Gretchen out here with me. Say no more, I'm in. Exactly. This is going to be a lot of fun. I actually started a channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, so it'll be like a blast from the past. I miss those two. Our videos were terrible. That's get me thinking. I wonder if they've been down to come along with us, get the whole gang back together. Though I guess Kanika has to close out General Store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance could get him to come out of his cave if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Sel pulls out a phone and dials it, waiting for it while it rings. Oops. Actually, you know what? Let me see. I will look. So I was trying to look at Grinchen again. He's a good guy. Reese, dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Aw, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by or? Okay, if you're really sure, but if you want to change your mind. Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. He's Tibisa's cousin. I know, yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for skunk ape. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week, and we have a more like low-key gang hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring him. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Reese, there's always been something off about that boy. I've I never liked the smell of him. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Is he okay? He's not feeling well, that's all. He's had a lot going on the past, gosh, 10 years or so, but I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about. I really just got a little excited about having him along again. He's hilarious. You love him. You should swing by his place sometime this week. We'll see. I don't know how much I should commit to doing this week. That's fair. But if you find you have, but if you found you have the time, he loved to meet you. I think you'll get along. But when we talk about making friendships later, for now we've got Skunk Ape to hunt. So we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. He paused before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. After all, it seems everyone in town has heard awful things about you from your now deceased aunt. Leave a tip. Reach in your pocket and pull out a single crumpled dollar bill in the corner. As long as you don't get sick of peanut butter and jelly, your meals will be free while you're here. Share the wealth, and while you've got it, to think of yourself. Leave the money on the table and follow Stella at the diner. Oh, is that my house I see? And it had been very cold when you first arrived in town, but the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon. A chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place from forest civilization, and the people you know following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. Feel strangely calm. You feel strangely calm. The setting sun paints the beautiful colors in the sky. Fresh air fills your lungs, and pleasant songs of crickets trill around you as the night descends. This is where you're supposed to be, with Stella by your side, a sweet smile on her face, and a Gretchen pondering along in front without care in the world. Look at Gretchen, look at Gretchen. I love this brisket fall. Sorry, did I say brisket? I got food on my mind. I love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record since last year, at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer it's hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to do so much worse. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air, say the leaves change like normally. It's restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun. Skunk apes. Really expecting to find anything out here? You ever hunt things that aren't cryptid? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, or something like that. Yeah, for sure, I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I really never had much luck, though, especially when it comes to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumbled across some sort of activity. Nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust wind of or creaky floorboard. When it's all said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad. I can't rule the possibility that there really are true hunting out there. But if they are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Yeah, every time I watch like haunted videos, like top five, like ghosts caught up, like ghost sightings on camera, number 15, stuff like that. Like I used to believe those as a kid, but like the more growing up, I was like, if these are true, how come I never seen one like in person? How come I've never seen? If it's only caught on camera, and I don't know. I know I just don't believe it. Werewolves, I kind of lump in cryptids. I'm shocked if there actually were people out there who turn into animals. Yeah, the furries. But werewolves lore aligns up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist because they really are out there. A lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So let's just hope all of this just bunk. Am I right? What about aliens? Don't even get me started. You see those UFO videos government is classified? Aliens are definitely real. Real. And they have absolutely visited Earth. Like I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. I adore my I adore my darling I adore my darling Stella, but she's get the strangest ideas for her these days. Ever since her parents went away, she's been more and more full. Oh, sorry about your parents. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're small. You know, I'm going with it. Heck yeah, aliens are real. They're real. Nice. I knew we had a connection. I knew somebody who know. Gretchen had to look back like, are you two okay? Are you two humans okay? Know somebody who heard a story from this trucker in Flatyville. His truck stopped in the middle of the road and just shut down completely, even though he had full tank of gas. And suddenly it looked like daylight outside. You see, you could see cows out in the field, birds in the sky. Then this metallic, like egg thing appeared floating in front of his truck. Egg thing. Is it like almost like Men in Black? Because I was it the second movie where the villain landed on Earth? It was almost like an egg, where I was like it was like, and then like it was basically like the little ship for the little alien thing that turned that shapeshift to a woman, something like that. I don't know. I watched a lot of Men in Black before. Mm-mm. He passed out, and when he woke up, he was missing at one of his pinkies. Oh, it was like it had never seen before, and it was just smooth skin where a pinky should be. I know it's a second-hand source, but there's plenty more like it, if they are true. I'm convinced. For sure, even if this one's hogwash, There's a lot of evidence out there. Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? Hmm, let me think. There's been that time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. Oh gosh. I was expecting something more paranormal, not like an actual incident that happened, that kind of like caused someone to like fall. Maybe a ghost push Reese off. I don't know. Never. But he was fine. We had some folks in town rig up a pulley to get him out of the raven, and his leg only took a week or two to heal. Oh no, not too bad. Alright, so nothing paranormal. Nothing. Hmm, right? Uh-huh. So I guess I was also the time I was out here alone and kind of got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats, and I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out the wampus cats were actually skunks. Did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to the hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie, she is. Lassie, she is not. I object to that accusation. I made sure to give those nasty little skunks a piece of my mind. That's what I did. I kept Stella company. She's would just do just as she would for me. If I decided to hide a hole for hours. It took almost an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later, I was right as rain, so could have been a lot worse. So you covered yourself in tomato juice. I see. Do you have a picture? Sorry. Oh, and it was that time I accidentally stumbled into old Duck Duke's property and nearly got my head. Again, I was expecting paranormal stuff. Scary. I mean, that is scary, but like not like paranormal activity stuff or beasts, cryptid things. But that was just attempted murder. But it happens to everybody sooner or later. I barely counted. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. Hmm. Let's just hope I don't get my head blown off. I'm sorry. Did you say you almost got shot? Are you sure it's safe here? I'm a little surprised to see you getting cold feet. I know you just met, but I pegged had you pegged as pretty adventurous. I really would worry about Duke, though. He might be a little jumpy, but he means well. And these trails are way off of his farm. Duke is a sweetheart, Adrian. You don't need to concern yourself about him. If it makes you feel any better, I've been out in trails with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing, though. The woods, when he walks, we'll hear him long before he sees us. And the wildlife isn't anything to be afraid of either. The worst I've seen up here is occasional black bear, and even they scare easy. That is true. Like young black bears say, like I know bears can be scary, but those ones they can get easy. Sure, sometimes worrying can help you prepare for something, but as prepared as it can be, I even carry bear mace. Okay, good. And if as prepared as you can be, why give in to anxiety and I can have fun instead? Anyway, all this to say, we're good. Don't worry. What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen here other than cryptids? Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always a deer I saw stealing baby birds out of nests and eating them. That was pretty fucked up. I think most people know about it these days. I've seen tons of videos of the deers doing it. So I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. That's so fucked up. Oh, Tina's Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It's like a 5 foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage with grass and trees growing on it, so you can barely tell it was it was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much it compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Good be up on your shots if you want to mess around on there. It's all it's all stuff from 50s too, so it's just super neat. I salvage a few bottles and I can keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. Did you hear that? Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Oh, Duke, you rascal. Phew, sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were some creature of darkness. Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking for out here? Sorry. Skunk ape. Sorry I asked. Who's a little suckered into coming with you? What a tick. You aren't. It is that? Yep, I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences shall keep you in my prayers. Another strange, another opportunity for salty. Another stranger, another opportunity for salty. Keep your peanuts to yourself. Once again, remember dripping bag of ball pins every person. Briefly consider offering them to Duke before realizing that would probably be more of an insult than anything you keep them hidden away. Now both of you all head back to town, you hear? Is your steer clear tonight? I'm out here doing my own critter and won't be appreciative if a couple fools with cameras scare away the most sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy. Something musky? You seen anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Uh, put the damn camera down. Oh, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty sure good at tracking, you know. I learned from the best. You did, but I have yet to shred of proof that you listened or any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about chungumbugs, what the name is. What have you? Something's been getting my chickens. I've lost 3 this week, so I can't afford to lose many more than that. Huh. I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chickens. Now see, this is why I don't want you to come about these things. I ain't no skunk ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't want to... I don't care what your little investigations turn up. You have been out here in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky, of course. Wouldn't find any of the one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that's what been getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s, and even those are iffy. It's true. These are mountain lions out here, such as our Sora sins. They pee on all the best trees. I can't believe you go out there on your own YouTube saying river monsters spotted by a couple school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed. Yet, calculation, cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your videos. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't want think it's plausible. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of the woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. What what? If you find a mountain lion, don't kill it. Right on, dude, kill the mountain lions. Can't you just buy more chickens? Don't butt in. This is between don't butt in. This is between Duke. You know what? Sure. We stand awkwardly but two continue to argue. Duke, you're just wasting your time. Give us just one night out there just to see what we can find, and I'm sure we can get to the bottom of this. Yeah, right. You'll get some shaky footage of a raccoon and claim that there's a 4-4 unknown creature that heat ray vision for such nonsense. I know what look I'm looking for, and there's no way I'm backing down. I've gotten filmed tonight. The video needs to be out by tomorrow evening so I can keep on schedule if I miss an update. I might lose my sponsor, knows who. Oh, I thought I was. To be honest, I forgot to look at the name. I forgot to look at the name. I thought Duke was still talking, but no, it's let's try again. But I've gotten filmed tonight. The video needs to be out by tomorrow evening so I can keep my schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career. You ain't the only one doing schedule, as you know. My boy, Bo, me here, are headed down to the state fair to show off Big Bay. We'll be gone near all week, so our chicken coop might as well have a big all and you get some of it. And you know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies. This is too much pressure. This is too much pressure. I'm stiffing up as it is. I need to go take it easy tonight, I think. Turn away before the chance stop you begin. Trek back to town. Shortly after you turn back to town, you hear footsteps on the trail behind you. Hey, are you alright? All you can just do was wasting my time to go. Yeah, I'm good, sorry. Can you just go home and watch a movie instead? Not really. Duke being out there guns really. Oh, you don't have to worry about it. Old Duke has been tracking with him before. I've been tracking with him before, and the man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Even if he does cross paths, you'll hear him long before he catches a wind of us. Sorry, I think I'm still shaking. I'm not sure this is fun. Fine, I'll stick around, but up front, I'm always sticking. This will be fun. I promise it'll be fun and safe. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. Passing the woods, going to adventure with a new friend. Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position. Ahem. As night falls and my new assistant, the mysterious Adrian, and I found ourselves high hill on the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunts for a elusive yet vengeful skunk ape. Oops, excuse me. Sorry, cameraman had to burp real quick. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very country. Just hoping to get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay researching stellars and keep digging. Grinches, even Grinches got her own. Hey, take that camera off your hand now. We'll be able to start tracking scenes once it's all the way. In the meantime, we get to take on all the gorgeous scenery. It's breathtaking. Air is so clean and fresh, I feel like I'm breathing for the first time. It is. I'm glad you came out here. Gretchen has no appreciation for beautiful mountain visits, so I get so old saying wow into the empty expanse every time I come out here. It's nice to have someone to say wow with. The quiet moment was still broken by a long snort. It's Duke! No need to panic. That's just the sound deer makes when they want to warn the rest of the herd about big scary predators like us. Let's check it out. There's a deer. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, reaches for a flashlight. Oh, what the fuck? A new single deer remains behind, staring at you, one eyes, pulls at her face. A deer? That's something completely fake and vile to odors. A deer? That is something uncommonly fake and vile to its odors. Let me at him! How dare he invade my dearest personal space? Let me at him! Yes, sir. It's gone. Please, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my. It seems I've consumed my blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me? She cannot handle deer. If she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She thinks a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato, and you don't like harness to fit potatoes, do they? I think that deer is threatening us. No, yeah, I'm gonna talk to I'm gonna talk to the dog. I think that deer was threatening us or warning us. I think I was just sick. I was talking to Grinchen. That thing on its face, I bet it was like since maybe a tumor. It's like a wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing, but there's not much we can do about it. Well, that's got my heart right up. I'm ready for the hunt. Same for me. How about we take a quick snack break to fuel up? Then we right into the night's activities. Trail mix. Uh, lots of drinks. You sell down the rest, celebrates down the bag of citizens. Extra M&Ms or snack bar. I'm taking this. Grab trail mix. Classic choice. It never feels satisfying to mix my own. Make sure it has the best stuff. Mostly M&Ms. I'm left out the raisins. Oh my goodness, Stella, thank you. This is the best trail mix ever. Extra M&Ms and no raisins. You Stella settle down overlook snack. Oh, look at Crunchin fighting that stick. You win that stick. You defeat that snake stick. Snacks in hands and the quiet sounds of eating their life wash over you. Gretchen nods a stick, distracted for the time being. Tell me, what's it like in Hogwarts? Do you have a house? Apartment? Do you live with family? Roommates? Pets? So I have a roommate named Harry Potter. Um, well, actually, no, I forgot. I live in a house of, what was it? Hufflepuff. Yeah, sorry. It was a different. How about this? It was a different Harry, not. I don't know. So tell me, what's it like to be? What's it like to be Adrian? But, okay, I'll just say 10 roommates. Actually, it's more of an attic crawl space when the walls slanted, so it's like a little unsalted triangle home. There's not really space for much, so I just really have my clothes and futon and just a little campsite too, since there's not light in there. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't like a space anybody should be living in. Sounds like staying in that old crumbling mansion is actually a pretty big step up for you. How are your roommates? Are they at least nice? They're loud. They're not bad people, but they're kind of loud. They're really late too. Up, they're really late too. Get it? I used to like that, but I have responsibilities now. I need to be able to stick to a normal schedule. Sorry, I must sound like such a buzzkill. Nah, you just sound like somebody who needs a good night's sleep. I'd probably go nuts if I was living like that. I hope your time in the holler gets to be nice, peaceful break for you. Do you think you'll move out at some point? This place has issues, but it's cheap. Uh huh. Fair enough. I can imagine how expensive Hogwarts is. Um, I mean, it's pretty much like a big castle. So pretty expensive. So, what do you do for a living? I build programming ads with companies. I sell arts and crafts on Etsy. Actually, well, I don't use Etsy to be honest. I was gonna say this one, but I haven't really been selling art. And I don't really have Etsy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say this: I'm a streamer. I'm actually a streamer, and you're being live streamed right now. This is a stream that's going on right now. Oh no way! A fellow content creator. I guess we got a lot in common, Adrian. What are the odds? What sort of streams do you do? I play video games. I mostly stream video games. That's cool. I must have I must have to check out your channel sometimes this week. How do you like it? I wouldn't trade it for the world. It might be so much better. It makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up what I do for anything. And for the moment you think catch something in a tree line with the front corner of your eye, but before you see anything, it's gone. What about you? What's your story? I'm sure it was nothing of what we just saw. Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually in the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great great grandfather built that house, and he must have been done a great job because it's just sturdy as it's ever been. Keeping that house in the family, is it just you? Yeah, it's just me and Gretchen. My parents died a few years back. But it's okay, I've done my mourning. Uh, Life goes on, and still get to live in a beautiful family home. Just me and Gretchen. Could be a lot worse. What were they like? Did you get along? They were amazing. Two of the nicest people you've ever met. Interesting too. My family was my dog was a bit of a regional legend among hunters, trappers, and he was always out in the woods on the trails. Something we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself since his family didn't have much growing up. He always made sure I had food and that I knew how to get out of it, how to get if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. I could make a use pretty good salad with how it's clearing with Miss Clearing. If I had to, though, it wouldn't exactly taste great. My mom was a local vet, the lady with all the farms in the county knew call if their animals were in need of something. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in his hands. I'm sure she's most the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I've ever met. So yeah, those were my parents. I'm sorry for your loss. I don't know what else to say. I'm just so sorry. That's okay. I know it's weird, especially since we just met today. My stars, but we jacked. It's showtime. I could hear all sorts of wildlife just a second ago. Now it's quiet. You're right. Whatever made sounds close. Here, watch Genshin for a moment while I check this out. Dark. Oh. Thank you for the raid. Hold on. There's currently a bot in here as well. Hello, Raiders! Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Adrian. Hold on, wait for music to stop for a moment. Hi! Oh my gosh! I think this is actually the first raid. I didn't expect this. But hi, Dark. How did? There we go. Okay. But hi, Dark. How did the stream go? Glad my late announcement bring the notice the bot as well. Did you bring the bot with you? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm glad I caught you. How you doing? I'm doing good. I was just playing this game I found on my Steam. I forgot I had. It's called Scarlet Hollow. It's basically a visual novel. No. I'm sure it was not you. I'm sure it was not you. I was joking. I think it was just. I think it was just timing. I guess the bot was like, oh, nice, perfect timing for a raid. Nah, fuck those bots, honestly. But yeah, you're good. Right now I'm just playing Scarlet Hollow, a visual novel game I found interest. Beautiful art style. It's a visual novel, a horror game. So yeah, I'm giving it a try. And if you ever heard a game called Slay the Princess, this is the same creators. Um, How's it going? I hope stream's going well. Stream's going good. We're supposed to be hunting cryptids or skunk ape. I don't know. It was okay. Really showed up right before I got here. Yeah, that's really cool. I love the artwork. Yes, I believe all this is hand drawn. Like every art in this game is hand drawn. Me and Tosha were playing Resident Evil 5 together. You know what? That's the only Resident Evil game I haven't played yet. I played Resident Evil. I actually Resident Evil 1 and 5. I never played it. I only played Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 4. I skipped 5, and I also never played 6. Only 7 and 8. And I'm excited for 9. So yeah, that's one of the Resident Evil games I haven't played yet. Probably maybe one day I will. Maybe on stream. It's so good. It's the best experience with friends or if it was instead of with AI partner. Oh, you mean NPC? But yeah, I totally get it. I didn't know Resident Evil 5 was co-op. I thought Resident Evil 6 all had co-op. Hmm. I didn't know. Interesting. Something to learn. Anyways, right now we heard a little noise. Stella and I, and Gretchen, the little puppy. Also, in this game, like once I start this game, I get like a little like a little perk. I added a perk where I can talk to animals. So there is a dog named Gretchen. I can understand her, and any other animals that I interact with, I can talk to them as well. And this is the best perk, along with the Kent perk, which I can investigate or anything like that. But yeah, I mostly enjoy talking to animals. Yes, 5 and 6 are so fun. Oh yes, I do enjoy Resident Evil, so I'm sure of it. I'm sure it'll be fun. Okay. You and Stella inch towards the tree line and shines her flashlight into the woods. You stay close. This is Gretchen. This is the dog, by the way. You stay close, Adrian. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. Oh, thank you, Gretchen. The chicken question mark? I see it. I see it. It's sweet and kind. A bed of flowers, a nice wind, a gentle gardener. Maybe Duke. What's this thing? Wait, what happened? Wait, let's go. Oh, sorry. That I think the message was too long. So stream elements. Okay. I'm so sorry, but okay. I can still read your message. I mean, I guess NPC, but AI partner is a playable character. I'm sorry. That's a filter I need to get rid of. This is an AI bot version of your partner. It's just worth playing as a friend who's willing to play along with you, but the AI is sort of poorly made for the partner character, which makes it irritating experience to play solo. Ah, I see. It's okay, Dark. I can still see your message. But how do I'm trying to figure out if I can. Okay, good. Thanks. Probably too long. I did say something bad or something. No, I'm sure. I think it was just. I think it was just too. It was like. I think the message was too long. I guess stream. I forgot I had stream elements filter. It was like, oh, if it's like a like a like a paragraph essay or something like that, then. But no. But don't worry. If it's like, I can still read a message, so don't worry, Dark. I can go totally still see a message. Don't worry. You're not in trouble. Not by me. Stream elements is giving me a headache as well. Anyways, what the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit! I'm guessing it just may be 3 feet tall. It doesn't look hairy either. It's like can rule out skunk ape. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna do some stretching work now. Have fun. Thank you, Dark. Thank you, Dark, so much for the raid. And anyone else that needs to go, that's totally understandable. I just appreciate you coming by. And again, thanks for the raid, and thank all raiders who coming by, stopping by. That just makes me happy. But yeah, have a good night, Dark, and stay safe. But whatever it is, has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Okay. Right behind you. I was on board with all this whole thing, but now it's found something. What have you gotten me into? What have you gotten me into? To be honest, I didn't believe this little hunting thing that's going on, but do we have to? Now's not the time to hesitate. If we're catching this thing, we've got to go now. Stella sprints into the woods in pursuit, leaving you no choice but to run after her, Genshin excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Ooh, the chicken. Stella. Ow. Are you okay? Haha, yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. I just like my Stella to get overexcited to lose track of herself. I get you, Gretchen. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. A new beginning. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. Oh, Jesus is still alive. I guess we have to roll the camera. Ahem. Seems like I found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitating to speculate, but it's definitely seems sort of growth under her skin. What is growing? It's okay. It happens to the deer. Now it's happening to chickens. Could be a tumor. Could be something else. Either way, I don't want to think this much that can be done for her at this point. Please, I hope I don't get demonetized for this one. Wait, do you hear that? That smell. Wait, I know a smell. That's old Duke. Hi, Duke. I know this looks bad, Duke, but we didn't do this. Stella, I swear to God, I didn't tell you to go home. Bertie? Oh no. What happened to you, sweetheart? Duke, we just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her. She smells terrible, like this animal at all, just like the deer. I can barely even smell the words anymore. It's all uncanny, plastic stench. Jesus H. Christ. The animals tonight have been saying some really weird things to me. Some really wrongs. Duke, we saw Duke, we saw the thing that got hold of her. Examine the chicken. You stood up. You stoop up down. You stoop down to look at the chicken. Don't let Grinch in too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. I would never. I would never. Something about this bird doesn't smell right. Is that like her thigh? That might be her thigh. I'm not sure. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She squirms against her harness. Let's examine the growth. Good God, at first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched, taut. The growth is pulsing beneath. She's still got better. She could still get better. Maybe she just needs that thing to pop and she'll be right as rain in a couple days. Happened to me once and there's not much a scar these days. I don't know, it kind of looks like there's something in the. Oh god, yeah, I do. Smells like it smells like. Smells like it should be buried somewhere deep. My sense scream out that this is the best abomination. Oh, Stella, please don't get too close. Can you hear me? The burst that dwells within me? Can you hear the way it roars and thunders? Looking closely at the growth, you think you see something squirm. Ew. Okay, examine the head. Four little chicken eyes look up, glazed over, still rolling around in the sockets with unfortunate life. Can't hide from me. I can see you. I can smell you. Sick creature. Examine the wing. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of the chicken's concerns. The old becomes the new. I've never flown, but I soar. Whatever got a hold of old busted old wing up to a little bastard. Yeah, what a bastard. Having investigated your heart's content, you step back, give the bird space. What should we do? The animals tonight have been saying some really weird things to me. The hell are you on about? What a horrid thing to witness. It's like you're all gone mad. If this happens to me, I wouldn't want to live like that. You're joking about being able to talk to Genshin earlier. You're still joking, right? You should maybe talk more about that later. No, I'm trying to tell you both. I can talk to animals, okay? It's my power. I was born with it, okay? Duke, we saw the thing that got a hold of her. Got it on camera too. I don't know what it is yet. A gnome or something? You know there ain't no such thing. It's not of this world, it's for certain. What a disgusting thing it was. Unappetizing every sense of the world. Hmm. Duke, I don't think it's mountain lion. It's been getting your chickens. Yeah, no shit. In all my years, I've never seen anything like this. As you, Duke Stella, takes the stock of the situation, a sound begins to wrap around you. Gently at first, barely a whisper, then a full moan, and then another and another until suddenly you find yourself surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery. There's something out there, all around us. I can smell it. There's so many of them. What the hell's going on? Voices. I have no idea. She starts filming again. Come on, Bertie, let's get you home. As Duke scoops up bandaged Bertie, the voices and trees intensify. It's like you're all suddenly surrounded by strange sounds coming closer, growing bolder. Ew, what is that thing? What the hell is that? The gardeners come to mend nature. Let me blossom and sprout. Let me become. You feel a tightening and a leash pulling at you from behind. Don't, don't you step another foot closer, or oh shoot! Don't think I won't. The man hesitates, and the thing steps forward, fixing what seems to be an eye on Bertie, tucked under Duke's arm. Scheller, Scheller, there's another one. The leash is drawn fully taut, and then as a sudden loosens. No! Genshin! You and Shell turn to see another of the creatures slithering out of the bush. Oh my god! What's going on over there? As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once, a pattern of unnatural feet, and then chaos. Duke grapples with the thing, and as it grabs at the shotgun, pushing the barrel away as it grasps for Bertie with oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares with shocked silence at his paws, watching as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen in the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. Shit! Shit! Get your grubby little hands off my bird! Help Duke and the thing with Gretchen! Gretchen, I'm coming, girl! You dive from Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. Oh, Adrian, my hero! You manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back and his legs, its mouth opening, whispering tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. Then there's the defending blast of Duke's shotgun. Suddenly, it is gone. Duke? Blood. Blood. I haven't smelled blood. Oh, what? Oh, no. Um, I think I kind of forgot to put this as a. There we go. I put a content. I forgot to put a content label on the stream. So, yeah. Anyhow, at least Gretchen survived. At least we saved the dog. That's all that matters, right? To be honest, I know Gretchen more than Duke, so. Oh, oh, oh my god. What do we do? Like, first things first, I grabbed Gretchen. This step one is done. Gretchen's safe. Great. Oh, okay. Step two. What's step two? Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Holy shit. What the fuck? It's okay. It's okay. Breathe, press, collect yourselves. Take a deep breath and collect ourselves. What do you mean? I'm totally acting calm and rational. I'll step to chase after the thing. It's as much footage as we can get. It's the only way anyone will believe us about what happened. We, we owe it to Duke. Stella, you froze. If you go after those things, you'll pull that again. Okay, let's go. Oh, we'll go around. As you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures known once again surround you. Keep moving, of course. You and say nothing, continue forward with grim determination. We're almost there. You still reach the main road, and whispers fade back inside of the sound of nature. Sounds like they stopped following us. I certainly can't smell the stench anymore. I should get reception now. We're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel a buzz in your pocket. 6 missed calls from Tabitha. Alright, Tabitha, I have an excuse for why I haven't been answering your calls. And 13 text messages. Text her that you're okay. Text Tabitha back, no, that you're okay. Messages unread. Try and call Tabitha, but it goes straight to voicemail. Yikes, Tabitha's been blowing up my phone. I guess she must be worried about you. But, first things first, let's call the police. Stella presses out the phone and dials. Hello? Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up in the mountains from the Asina trial. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun, it happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay, yeah. I think we're okay. Just hurry. Jesus, Earl, who's gonna tell Bo? I guess now we wait. Takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene of walk. 2 officers, Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man, wearing sunglasses despite being middle of the night. Well, guess what? He wears his sunglasses at night, so he cannot. Okay. See? Right there. A thing jumps out of the woods and then a shotgun goes off. What in Sam hell? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury doughboy? Could be a naked maniac. No, there's something more than that. They chased through the woods. Whatever they are, they aren't human. And they killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond. If you don't mind, this is evidence. But okay. Let me just turn it off and save the battery. You know, it's something, Stella popped something out of the camera and slid it into her. Ooh. Good thinking, Stella. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. Be sure your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I... Please, call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you, and... Okay, who are you exactly? That's Adrian. He came to town today for the funeral. Adrian, as in... That was his cousin? Yeah. Damn, I didn't think you Athlete show. We'll escort you both back to town. There's any naked maniac on Lewis best, so best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't. Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else. Well, exactly ain't like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning. We only have the skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Darkson's bowling nights. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs retrieving Duke. We'll just have to wait. Now that you kindly step into the vehicle, we return you safely to our home. Do we have to ride back with you? Can we just walk? Those creatures left. We'll be fine. No, I'm going in the car with them. No, I'm pretty sure we're safe in the car. I'm afraid I wanted to insist for your own safety. Exactly. So size. Okay, thank you. You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. But what about Sheila? She hates being in those wheeled contraptions. Sure, Earl, you can hold Gretchen on the way back. Oh, look at Gretchen. I'm glad I saved her. I'm not gonna lie, this is the best choice I made. I don't care. The cops ushered you and Stella at the back of the squad car. You're just a curious little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Sheriff Hugby and pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella. A worried look stretches across her little pug face as Hugby scratches behind her ears. Stella is quiet and stiff next to you. Backward as she stares at the window, jaw clenched. Oh, my poor Stella. Neither of us much like these awful metal beasts. If only I was able to comfort her. Confounded this old man who reeks of coffee for keeping us apart. Hey, Stella, you good? He doesn't respond. Place a comforting hand on her shoulder. You reach out once her shoulder. She jumps slightly as you touch, push. You can feel some of her tension ease and let out a self-soothing sigh. Remain silent, honestly. Sit quietly, watching the trees pass inside light of headlights. Every now and then, you think you see a pale, anguished face staring out at you before it slips back into the darkness. The rumble of gravel beneath tires give away uneven pavement, and the car comes to a stop in front of a small. You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name is, Adrian. Sure, you in town for a funeral. Good. You in town for a funeral? Good. Don't go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on him for us. Make sure he doesn't get into any more trouble. We'll have a good night now. Alright, Gretchen, you all have a lovely evening. If any boogaboos gave you trouble, you know how to get in touch. Thank you, Earl. At least Earl's nice, not Franklin. Franklin is acting like I've gotten in trouble before. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth do you want to walk home? That's a fair question. I had some bad experiences with cars. I don't know how to drive them. I don't like getting. Oh, does it have to do something with your parents? Is that how they RIP'd? Just curious. Which I guess tonight was sorry. Which I guess tonight was sorry. I was weirded you out. God, what a night. How are you holding up? How am I holding up? I mean, not great. I'm more worried about you. Can't believe they implied that you're a suspect even after we showed them all that footage. But it's okay. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. Nor I will. Though I have a little understanding of police work. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it will never hold up in court, and it won't get to that point either because we're going to get a little investigating of our own. We've got to find out more of these things. If we have more clear footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame you for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I read every book of cryptids, and they have, well, and they've never came across anything like that before. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place is in the forest. We should head over now before it gets any later. Uh, I should check in with. Do you know? No, I don't think she will mind. I don't think my cousin will mind. Awesome, let's go. I'm glad you're sticking out with us. I've always nice to have an extra companion. I hope she's still awake. Still knocks on the door. On a corner, I spot a shadowy figure staring at you across the road. You don't hear it approach. Stellar, I think someone's watching us. Jones lurk. Adrian. Jesus. Welcome home. Before you respond, to a door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back and the figure is already gone. Disappeared in the shadows of the night. I'm sorry about that, Stellar. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Miss Forthwith. Forthwith? Forces? Forces. I don't know. Forth. I'm bad at saying names. This is Adrian. Is it okay if we come in? I'm just gonna call her Miss Four. Of course, of course. You're in luck. I just. Can I do Grandma's voice? Of course. Of course. You're in luck. I just put out water of spacious tea. And for goodness sake, can you tell me, Sybil, you're an adult now, after all? Welcome to my little nook. This place always had the loveliest aroma. Nice to finally meet you, Adrian. I was sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's all been sorely missed in the holler. And now poor Perline is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Um, I not. You knew my mom?
Of course. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth.
Who was that outside?
Just a very sick man. You don't need to worry about him.
I'm kind of worried, but okay. How'd you know my mom died?
Oh, Perlene was a chatty woman. Not much went on. That woman get an earful of flesh hard.
We need your help.
Ah, yes.
I suppose pleasantries may wait the next time.
What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know, what about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? Go on. Luke was killed tonight by something in the woods. Oh my. Oh my lord. Have you contacted the police? Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow.
I don't even know
How to describe them? Here, I can show you.
So I brought up the card, she swiped from my camera, and talked into her phone. I was actually just about to let the police hold on to this.
At least not before we had chances to make a copy.
Smooth.
Smooth. The cops wouldn't know what to do with the footage anyway. I imagine if they accidentally erased it. Exactly. I'll give it to them when they ask again. For now, we can examine the footage for ourselves.
Oh. He looks shocked.
Where was this? Up at the mountain to the northwest, within the town limits.
That sounds like tea.
I see. Any way to make a video bigger and louder? No? I need to plug the memory card into the computer. Get back and get mine. No need, Kinika.
You could still be awake. I see.
Come with Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother.
Kinika's door is covered with stickers, their edges frayed from recent, but a failed attempt to remove them. This is one childhood room with some unhappy return to. Kinika, come out. Yeah, we could use a little help.
What, Mom? Oh, hey Stella.
And Genichi! Who's a good potato?
Kinika, is it me? Am I the good potato? I certainly hope I am.
And a stranger. What are you doing in my house? This is Adrian, Tabitha's cousin, and he's right. It's serious, Kinika. Duke's dead.
We caught it on camera. Jesus Christ. Sweetie, we're wondering if we could borrow your laptop. There's more to that footage than Mr. Calorie untimely demise.
Okay. My room's a mess. I'll bring it out here. Silence washes over the room as the video plays.
Stella? What the hell is this? This is very far beyond my ability to contribute. I leave the thinking to you humans.
Good thinking, Gretchen.
I'm sorry. Neither of you had to see this, but Adrian and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? I'm fine, really, I'm okay. I'm fine too, thanks for asking. The other three look at you unsure of what to say. Poor Duke. Poor Boo. Has anyone told him yet? We talked to the police. I hope they told Boo, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be in much of a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss. I agree, because things are still out there and more people. So very true, but for not the reasons you think. My grandmother used to talk about the whole hell creatures, about ditchlings. She's always said they were terrible omen, a sign of suffering to come. Mom, come on, what is going on? This is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Adrian with this tully poke crap. Kinika, sweetie, let your mother speak. She always said they never hurt people despite that grisly scene in the woods. But Duke is dead. Then if these are ditchlings, his death was an accident. But my grandmother was wrong. And she was very well. That could be true. Maybe the ditchlings were trying to fight back, and then an accident. I guess it might have been an accident. He accidentally turned the gun onto himself. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. Jesus, Mom, haven't they already been through enough? It's okay, Kinika. This is helpful. I don't know if it is. Okay, let's just focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw the chicken on video. What was that growth? Saw something with squirming around that chicken. I wonder if we're seeing some sort of parasite larval stage. Like they're really big, dotty wasps or something. Honestly, that would be worse than them being supernatural. Oh dear, I've forgotten entirely about the tea I put on. Let me fix up a couple of cups. I'll help soothe your nerve. I don't know, Tingly. I should let Adrian get some rest. I ran him ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods of terror. I could stay up. This is important. Huh. Okay, maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you call them? That's right. You go on home now and try to do your best to get some rest. Don't stay up all two nights. Don't stay all night on the online. Is that what you call the online? Let me give you some house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders, soothes the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need anything to talk. Thanks, Kinika. I'll see you. Bye, Adrian. It's excellent iced and warmed. Through the nights getting chillier, warm will probably be at best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. What an what an unfortunate short visit. Alrighty, Let's call it a night. Mind walking me home? Well, this is me. Are you good finding your way back? Are you sure I can't stay here? I don't like the thought of having to go up that mountain road. Mine nervously looked back at the dark road behind you. Sorry, Agent. I think I need some time alone tonight. I'm sorry. We'll talk tomorrow, alright? I'll see you around. Yeah, we're in this together. Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. Good luck, Adrian. Goodbye, Grinchen. It was so nice meeting you, girl. I'm so sorry you had to see all that. Begin the long hike back to the Scarlet Estate alone. I wonder how Tabitha's doing. Almost home. Home. Yep. On my home. Salvation site, you make a mad dash to the door. Try the door. Oh, thank God! You're back. Where in the hell have you been? You didn't even pick up when I was called you back. I was upset. You've been ignoring my calls for hours. I saw horrible things tonight. Ah, so you met Stella then. That explains everything. She's got you all worked up. I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. He took me in. Okay. Okay. Good night. You're alone in the state and sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn to leave night behind you. Back to the worst bed. Assemble your room so you fully realize you're there. Collapse the mattress exhausted. In the relative safety of his uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seems like something that happened to someone else. But you can still clearly picture the terror felt in the moments. Now you're safe, you're warm. Eventually the sun will rise up and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow you're lucky, you'll wake up in a normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your star-faced cousin. Nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Hopefully it won't get worse, right? Ooh. I really love how I really love how this game looks. Ooh, what's in there? Some of the ditchlings or gardeners? Oh my gosh, I really love this style. Something tells me this is going to be a mystery to solve. Well, welcome to Scarlet Hollow. Good game. This good game. Well, thank you for so much for playing at the end of episode 1 Scarlet Hollow free demo. If you'd like to continue the story, you can save automatically carry over to the full game. If you'd like to continue this or episode 2, please save your game now. Yep, the creators of Tony and Abby, same creators of Slay the Princess, and of course the same music as Abby as Brandon. Bro, they make amazing games. I recommend checking them out. I really want them to make more games, to be honest. There they are. You know, thank these two any animals for making these games come to life. Honestly, it's really awesome. Oh, is my stream? My stream crash? No. Um. Okay. I'm not sure if stream's lagging again. Oopsies. Why is there two of me? Oh well. There we go. Sorry, I don't know why there was like two me's. Um, but yeah, this game was good. I liked it, to be honest. Like I said, if I save enough money, I'll probably buy the full game. And yeah, seems very promising. I love the art style. I love Genshin, and yeah, so I'm gonna say who to raid at the moment. Who to raid? Yeah, and thank you all who stuck by from the raid. You know, I really appreciate you staying here, and of course, thank you Dark so much for the raid. But yeah, this was a fun stream. We're gonna get going now because I am getting EP moment. Oh, I think Kenny is live. So this VTuber named Candy, she is a Lamia VTuber who loves bunnies. That's good, and that's good. That's great to hear. I really love her design. Looks like she's doing art. I really also love her art style as well. So make sure to give her support, behave, and yeah. Before I forget, before I forget, here is the raid message. Copy and paste. Yeah. All right, then. I hope you all have a good night and see you all later. Bye bye.